Hey y'all, welcome to In the Kitchen with Tally Faye. I'm in here cooking like always. I'm working on supper tonight, and y'all, I gotta take this up like right now anyway. I have about 6 slices of bacon, y'all, that I took and cut up into the little bite-sized pieces. And so now I fried them up crispy, and I'm gonna get them out of this skillet, okay? I'm gonna leave these bacon drippings in there. I'm gonna set these the little bacon bites aside, and what I have is 1 medium onion cut up. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my bacon drippings, okay? And what I'm gonna be working on here, y'all, is a pan of stir-fried green beans. Buzz picked us the perfect little batch of green beans. Oh, look at that. Isn't them things pretty? They're so pretty, y'all, and so fresh. And he snapped them, cleaned them up. Put them in the refrigerator last night in some water. So they're real crispy, right? So I got them out of there. And I dried them off. Because I'm going to stir fry them. I dried them off really well, okay? So I got me a nice sized bowl of my green beans there. And I'm going to let these onions cook just a little bit. I want them to, you know, get translucent at least. Kind of bring the sweetness out in them before I throw my green beans off in there, okay? And then we'll add our seasonings and stuff and all that. I'm working on this. I done did the video on my smothered steak with mushrooms and onions and stuff over here. So that's just sitting there bubbling. It's done and ready, really. And now I've got here a pot of mashed potatoes I'm going to work on. And I'm going to do them with the garlic and fresh dill from the garden. And stir that all up in with those potatoes with the salt and the pepper and everything. And then when we ladle that mushroom and onion gravy and our steak and stuff over them potatoes, that is going to be some good stuff, y'all, along with these little fried up green beans. Yes, sirree, Bob, that's going to be good. We are totally enjoying getting this garden coming in. Buzz out there digging potatoes now. If I have time, I'll go show y'all what he's brought up. If he's through. I don't even know if he's through. But anyway, looky here. See, they're kind of, I hope you can see it. Let me see. See, there you go. You can see about where they're at on that. They're starting to get clear a little bit. So now I'm gonna turn my fire up. I want to hear them start sizzling just a little bit more. Let me poke one of my potatoes here. Yep, my potatoes are ready. I have to let them drain. Y'all hold on a second. I'm multitasking off in here, right? I don't want them to sit there and cook till they get mushy. Alright, here we go. We're going to dump our green beans in here. Toss them around in this onion and bacon drippings, y'all. Look at that. Y'all know it's going to be good, don't you? So fresh. The freshness is just, You can't beat it, y'all. Now, the rest of the green beans and stuff that he starts bringing in, I'm just going to blanch them. I just blanch mine and put them in the freezer. And I'll put them up in gallon Ziploc bags and reach in there, get me a bag out of the freezer and reach in there and get out however many I want to use for us, and then just seal it back up and put it back in the freezer. And that works so easily. But you got to blanch them. Barely, though. You just blanching them, you just do that until the color changes in them. That's all you got to do. And let them cool off. And put them boogers up in that bag and freeze them. And you got fresh green beans for anything you want. But we're just going to let these sit here and fry up. I'm going to take me, I got me some black pepper. Give me some black pepper on them. Okay. Some salt. Some salt on there. And I'm going to get me a little bit, just a little smidgen, because I'm going to have it in my potatoes too. But I've got this minced garlic, y'all. The minced garlic in the jar is so handy. Anyway, I'm going to put me just a little tad taste of it in there, just to give it some more fresh flavor. Because like I say, I'll have garlic in my potatoes. So, I'm just going to fry these up. All you do is just, you know, toss them around. Let them sit there and get a little seared on the skillet and stuff. I'm going to let them do their thing and I'll be back. Okay, they're coming along nicely. I'm just letting them do their thing while I'm working on the potatoes. I won't cook mine too far into it because Buzz and I like that fresh taste of them. I mean, I don't want them raw tasting, but I definitely want them where you taste that garden fresh thing going on in them, and not where they're cooked like you do if you're just cooking green beans, okay? And y'all, with my potatoes, I just drained my potatoes and I put my butter in there, and I'm fixing to put my my garlic in there. How much garlic you like, right? Well, I won't make them garlicky. We like that when I do this thing with the potatoes, okay? Let me put that up. And then I have a fresh bunch of dill here, and I'm just going to take it and chop it up in here. And for me, the more is better. I love me some dill, and it goes so good with potatoes, y'all. Dill is good in potatoes. Like making homemade potato soup. Woo-wee. I always make sure I got me some fresh dill if I'm going to make potato soup. Okay. Do that, and I go ahead and add my pepper in there. Some salt. I'm going to add me a splash of milk. I got me a little bit of my canned milk open, so I'm going to use it. That'll work. And that is going to work for these garlic and dill mashed potatoes, y'all. And they are going to be so good with that gravy and mushrooms and onions and steak over them. And I like to be sure and put that dill and garlic in there while them potatoes are hot, because it brings out that flavor in it. Especially that dill. Y'all look, can you see? I don't know if you can see the... How can I make that work? Let's see. I'll do it like this and maybe... Anyway, you can see the pieces of dill and stuff in there. Boy, when you bite into that and that dill, fresh dill pops in your mouth, it is so good with those potatoes, y'all. So there's our potatoes. I'm going to get them out. it's on top of the potato bowl, I can turn our meat on. Oops. There we go. All right, y'all, look. I'm fixing to call this. Y'all look at that up close. Y'all know that's some flavor, don't you? That's going to be some kind of delicious. I'm fixing to turn it off. I've got my bacon bites now. Just dump them in there and toss it around. And that's going to be, look at that beautiful dish, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just going to put the lid on it with a little bit of a crack. Let some of the steam out. And that should have it, y'all. It's that simple. Get in here and cook you some of them fresh vegetables. We got the smothered steak with mushrooms and onions, and it's from the mushrooms that I canned up here in March. And of course the onions are onions Buzz grew. We just brought all them in a week ago. And then the potatoes are the potatoes he's been digging and grew. The dill, he grew that. Now the garlic, I use that minced garlic. I'm just, that's where I'm being lazy. Excuse me. I love using that minced garlic in the jar. But fresh garlic is absolutely delicious, right? I love to roast it. Anyway, and then our green beans, he picked them yesterday. And that's got our bacon and onion and seasonings in there and everything, y'all. It's going to be a delicious supper tonight. So, y'all get in there and fix you a supper. Dig out all them vegetables and stuff, or go to the flea market, farmer's market. If you don't have a garden, go to the farmer's market and buy them fresh vegetables and cook them up for your family. They're so good. They're just so good, and there's nothing like it when they're fresh compared to the canned ones. So, any-oh-hoo, y'all. Y'all take care, and I will see you guys next time in the kitchen with Tally Faye.